And speaking of insanity, I got to tell you, I've had enough of Adam Silver. I've had enough of the NBA. I've had enough of Kyrie Irving. I've had enough of the whole thing. What are you thinking? Give me some thoughts.
I think this is I could be here all day for this. This is, you want to talk about no accountability. That's exactly what we're seeing here, but it goes beyond that because the NBA, the Nets came out with Kyrie Irving yesterday with the most polished statement that you could ever imagine, saying that they denounce anti-Semitism and all this. They're going to donate $500,000 each. Now, do you really believe that Kyrie Irving, who sat out every single home game here in Brooklyn, New York last year because he wasn't vaccinated, which is all right, to each their own, okay, to each their own, but he didn't get paid for those, okay? You think a $500,000 fine is going to have an effect on Kyrie Irving? What you really think so? Now, in addition to that, the silence has been deafening from the LeBron Jameses out there and these other people. Steve Kerr, anything ever happens out there, Steve Kerr's the first to talk about. We've seen him cry, pout, whine, storm off stage. If anything else happens, China, can't mention the word China out there in the NBA. Why? Because, all the jerseys. You have all these different kind of different jerseys and apparel out there. You have 10 different jerseys for every team. They're being made in China. They're not going to go after their overlords or Chinese overlords. I would say that if China ever did something to America, I would question if Adam Silver would be on the side of America. Because based on everything and everything that they've done, the way that they're undermining their own country here, all right, I would truly question that they care more about China than themselves. And now you have this Kyrie Irving situation. I mean, it is just, they waited days for this, and it was all the same words, okay? It was all zero tolerance, strongly condemn. It's not working. The fact that they waited shows that it truly isn't believed. And they're also, what is this, Dakich? What is this? This is my thing. Why are we so afraid? Why is the NBA so afraid of their own players? Why do we allow, out of all the sports out there, NBA players have more leverage and more power than any other sports teams out there? They can get your coach fired. They can get rid of the GM. They can, if you're a star, you can talk about who you want to come over. We are allowing Kyrie Irving to essentially get away with everything right now regarding his comments here. It is absurd. It's dangerous. But why are we so afraid? The NBA is afraid of their own players, and they're afraid of China. Antonio Brown, of course, had his own issues in the NFL, but really it doesn't trade. It eventually caught up to him. I don't understand why the NBA is so afraid of their own players.